In the glittering skyline of New York City, where steel towers pierced the heavens like ambitious dreams, Alexander Harrington reigned supreme. At 45, he was the epitome of success, a self-made millionaire whose tech empire, Harrington Innovations, turned ideas into fortunes. His life was a symphony of board meetings, private jets, and opulent galas, but beneath the polished veneer lay a heart hardened by years of relentless ambition. Alexander had no time for sentiment. Efficiency was his creed. Elena Vasquez, however, was the quiet rhythm in the chaos of his world. For over a decade, she had been the night cleaner at his flagship office building. A woman in her late 60s, with silver-streaked hair tied in a simple bun and eyes that held the weight of unspoken stories, Elena moved like a shadow. She polished desks, emptied bins, and left no trace but cleanliness. Alexander barely noticed her, until recently. Complaints trickled in, a missed spot here, a delayed shift there. Whispers from staff suggested she was slowing down, perhaps ill. In Alexander's world, weakness was unforgivable. He decided to fire her personally, a rare act of direct involvement that satisfied his sense of control. That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the city in hues of amber and indigo, Alexander dialed the number from her employee file. The phone rang twice before a soft, youthful voice answered. "Hello, this is Sophia speaking." Alexander paused, caught off guard. "I'm looking for Elena Vasquez. This is Alexander Harrington, her employer." A brief silence followed, then Sophia's voice trembled slightly. "Mr. Harrington, my mother, she's not here right now. She's in the hospital. Can I take a message?" "Hospital?" Alexander frowned, his impatience flaring. "Tell her she's fired. Effective immediately. Her performance has been subpar, and we can't afford delays." The words hung in the air like a guillotine. But instead of a meek acknowledgement, Sophia's tone shifted, firm, almost defiant. "Fired? After everything she's done for you? You don't even know who she is, do you?" Alexander chuckled coldly. "I know she's my cleaner. That's all that matters." "No," Sophia replied, her voice gaining strength, laced with a quiet fury. "She's more than that. Much more. Mom didn't want me to tell you, but I can't let you do this without knowing the truth. Pull up your adoption records, Mr. Harrington, the ones from 1980, when you were born in that rundown clinic in Brooklyn." Alexander's grip tightened on the phone. Adoption. He had buried the chapter long ago. Born to unknown parents, he was adopted by a wealthy couple who gave him everything: education, opportunities, a path to power. He never looked back. "What are you talking about? Who is this really?" "I'm your half-sister, Alexander," Sophia said, her words dropping like stones into still water. "And Elena, she's your birth mother." The world tilted. Alexander sank into his leather chair, the city lights blurring outside his penthouse window. "That's impossible. Prove it." Sophia's breath hitched, but she pressed on. "Mom was just 18 when she had you. Your father, our father, was a struggling artist who left when she got pregnant. She had nothing. No family, no money. The Harringtons, your adoptive parents, were wealthy but childless. Mom knew she couldn't give you the life you deserved, so she arranged the adoption anonymously. But she never stopped watching over you. She followed your story in the papers, saw you rise. When you built your company, she applied for the cleaning job, just to be near you, to see the man her son had become." Alexander's mind raced, fragments of memory surfacing, a faint scar on his wrist from a childhood accident, the vague stories his adoptive parents told of a brave young woman who chose sacrifice over struggle. "Why now? Why tell me this?" "Because she's dying," Sophia whispered, her voice breaking. "Cancer. Stage 4. She's been fighting it alone for months, hiding the pain so she could keep working. Those missed spots, chemo sessions, the delays, hospital visits. She didn't want pity, especially not from you. But firing her now, it would break her heart. She's proud of you, Alexander. Every night, she'd come home and tell me about the genius behind those innovations. My boy's changing the world, she'd say. Tears welled in Alexander's eyes, unbidden and unfamiliar. He thought of his empty mansion, the accolades that meant nothing in the quiet hours. Elena, his mother, had given him life twice, once at birth, and again through her silent vigil. The shocking truth pierced his armor, revealing the hollow core of his empire. How could he have been so blind? I need to see her, he stammered, his voice raw. Sophia gave him the hospital address, her tone softening. Come soon, she doesn't have much time. Alexander hung up and stared at the phone, the device that had nearly severed an unbreakable bond. He cancelled his evening plans, grabbed his coat, and rushed to the hospital. The drive felt eternal, his mind a whirlwind of regret and wonder. In the dimly lit room, Elena lay frail but peaceful, her eyes lighting up as he entered. Alexander, she murmured, recognition dawning. He knelt by her bed, taking her hand, the same hand that had scrubbed his offices clean, that had cradled him as a newborn. Mom, he whispered, the word foreign yet fitting. I'm so sorry. Tears streamed down her face. My boy, you've made me so proud. Over the next weeks, Alexander transformed. He funded Elena's treatment, though the cancer was relentless. Sophia, his newfound sister, became a bridge to a family he never knew he had. They shared stories, Elena's hardships, her quiet love, the letters she wrote but never sent. In her final days, surrounded by her children, Elena passed with a smile, her sacrifice honored. Alexander's empire endured, but he was changed. He established the Elena Vasquez Foundation, aiding single mothers and adoption services. No longer just a millionaire, he was a son, a brother, a man who learned that true power lay in connection, not conquest. The call meant to end a job had instead mended a life, revealing that the most shocking truths often hide in the humblest hearts. Thank you for watching this story till the end. Sparkles, if it touched your heart, please support us. Thumbs up, give it a like. Speech balloon, share your thoughts in the comments. Bell, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Your support helps us create more stories that inspire and make you believe in miracles. Your participation means a lot to us. Heart.